this outfit. Beyonce's publicist is black. What was the purpose of that message, and how did that moment change your life?
So it actually, I love that you said changed my life, because I wasn't expecting it to be any like life-altering moment.
Who in the hell was that? I'm assuming the dude with the beard is Beyonce's publicist, or as lonely men prefer to call her, bae. I'm assuming the dude with the beard, and I'm also assuming he is a dude. With this being CNN, you just never know. Hell, with MSNBC being the home of balding beauties, maybe CNN is trying to differentiate themselves by being the home of feminine facial whiskers. But anyway, I think it's safe to assume that the dude with the beard is Beyonce's publicist. I mean, he was wearing a jacket that proudly claimed Bey's publicist is black. My question is, who in the Rudy Poo is that other dude? I have never seen him on CNN before. I have been covering CNN for years now. Uncle KC is very familiar with the huge embarrassing failures that are responsible for sinking this Titanic. But I have never seen this new face of failure. Initially, I thought he was just a substitute failure. With this being the week of Thanksgiving, I figured the usual host of these primetime dumps were showing their gratitude for securing another year of woke welfare. I figured they were thanking the woke gods because they still have a job. But as it turns out, the dude we saw in that clip is not a substitute failure. He is the newest full-time failure to be hired at CNN. His name is Elex Michaelson. But my name is Alex!
It doesn't matter what your name is!
Back in September, CNN made an exciting announcement. Ladies and men pretending to be ladies, we've got some exciting news that's great! Starting October 27th, CNN will be launching a new late-night show. Since we can't compete in prime time, we're gonna be real contenders in late night. Celebrate the butt bongo! Woohoo! Yes, yes, yes! What? Excuse me. Let me make sure I'm understanding this correctly. CNN can draw flies to a fresh turd during the day. For years, their primetime lineup has been a flaming ass fire. The only star at the network, the American hero Scott Jennings. I am a real American. He is carrying the primetime lineup as a contributor on Abby Phillips' primetime dump, meaning the American hero does not have his own show. You're not drawing ratings during the day. Your primetime audience is damn near non-existent. You have one star at the network, and you mean to tell me CNN's solution, their brilliant plan to their ongoing ratings problem, is to launch a show in a late night genre that's on life support, with the show being hosted by someone that no one's ever heard of? No wonder Elex Michaelson's ratings are in the pooper. And I don't blame Elex Michaelson. He's just the latest face of failure at CNN. This is further proof that CNN has no idea what the hell they're doing. And it's further proof that the CNN brand is on life support. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the second channel in the description below. Today on the second channel, going to be talking about the disastrous game in Philadelphia yesterday. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles, they were humiliated on their home field. And they weren't humiliated by the Bears. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, they were booed off the field by their home crowd. I'll give you all the details, so click the link in the description below, subscribe to the second channel. Headline at The Independent. CNN's newest anchor came in with great fanfare, but his ratings can't beat reruns of Anderson Cooper. For starters, what fanfare? Outside of his parents, where are these Elex Michaelson fans? And where was the marketing? Where was the promotion for this newly polished turd? Like I said, I've been covering CNN for years. When something happens at CNN, I usually have countless articles in my news feed, or I am notified about it by someone in this audience. This show has been on the air for a month. I didn't even know about it. Did you? Did you guys know that CNN was now trying to compete in late night television? The show is called The Story Is. Hell, I don't need to call Miss Cleo to figure out the story here. The story is huge embarrassing failure. The story is this show will be canceled by this time next year. The story is ratings are already in the pooper. Since his debut on October 27th, Elex Michaelson is averaging 213,000 viewers with an absolutely abysmal 35,000 in the 25 to 54 demo. The show is being broadcast internationally. CNN International has a global footprint of 300 million potential viewers. Out of those 300 million, Elex Michaelson is attracting 213,000. To make matters worse, his late night dump is performing worse than CNN's primetime reruns. During the third quarter of this year, CNN was airing reruns of Andy Cooper and Erin Burnett in the same time slot. They averaged 242,000 viewers with 41,000 in the key demo, meaning CNN is now spending significantly more money and the audience has shrunk by 12%. I don't think I have to tell you, that dog won't hunt. I'm sure fans of Elex Michaelson, also known as his parents, I'm sure mommy and daddy will blame the time slot. Our baby boy is being set up for failure. His show's airing at midnight on the East Coast. Your son was set up for failure as soon as he signed the contract with CNN. This show could be on at 12 in the afternoon and Alex still ain't drawing an audience. You can't use the time slot excuse because Elex Michaelson is being outperformed by reruns. He was drawing 350,000 viewers. You could call that a moderate success at midnight on the East Coast. But this dude's ratings are so low, they can barely be measured. And look. It's not Elex Michelson's fault. I don't know anything about Elex Michaelson. For all I know, he could be the philanthropist of the year. He could spend his free time feeding starving children in Nigeria. As you guys know, deacons at Woke United Methodist need to keep Nigerian children strong so they can grow up one day and combat those white Christian nationalists. All kidding aside, I don't know anything about Elex Michaelson. What I do know is this failure was inevitable. The only mistake he made was signing a contract with the Cemetery News Network. This network is on life support. Earlier this year, it was reported that revenue at CNN had declined by $400 million in the last 3 years. Everything they touch turns to failure. Remember CNN Plus, the streaming service that was supposed to revolutionize the industry? Failure. They moved Caitlin Collins, Katie Roo! They moved the girl named Rue from morning television to prime time. Failure. They moved Wolf Blitzer, woof, woof, woof. They moved Wolf from afternoons to morning television. I assume he is still hosting that morning dump. Hell, I don't know. What I do know is the decision was another failure. In the last few years, the only success at CNN has been Scott Jennings. By some miracle, CNN has found a way to turn the American hero into a star, and now they're at serious risk of losing the American hero to CBS, which would be another failure at CNN. I don't know whose idea it was to invest millions of dollars into a late night show, and I damn sure don't know whose idea it was to broadcast the show at midnight. When I came across this story yesterday afternoon, I was thinking that the show was going to air at 9 o'clock, 10, maybe 11. Maybe CNN was thinking that their only competition at midnight is Sean Squires at NBC. No one is watching Sean Squires, but compared to this flaming ass fire at CNN, Sean Squires is the #1 show on television. I just don't understand why CNN would launch a show in a dying genre. Why would a network that's on life support launch a show in a genre that's damn near buried? CBS is getting out of the business of late night television. Stevie Colbert is fired. More than likely, Jim Kimmel soon to be fired. Late night shows are losing millions of dollars every year. The only late night show that's profitable is Greg Gutfeld, and Elex Michaelson has no chance of competing with Gregory. I don't get it. I don't understand this decision. And if you're going to launch a late night show, why in the hell would you not promote it? To be fair to Elex Michaelson, I think one of the reasons no one is watching this dump, no one knows about it. No one knows it's on the air. I hope Elex Michaelson enjoys the next few months. I hope he savors the moment. I hope he makes memories that last a lifetime. Because at this current pace, Elex Michaelson will soon be boarding the Bruce caboose because this show has cancellation written all over it. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys later.